there is an issue, which is the Doñana file, which has been discussed here a few times already. And we are here to explain to you, and I'm going to call Adalbert to remind you, we are here to explain to you what is the Commission's role in this process. It is an institutional role. And I'm certainly not going to get into any other issues than that. But Adalbert, please remind us a bit on the state of play on this issue.
With pleasure. So maybe the first thing to recall is that the issue of the Doñana Valley is really very long-standing, and the Commission has been very active on this file for a number of years. In fact, the first complaints that we received on the overexploitation of the groundwater bodies date from 2009. We sent a letter of formal notice to Spain after a number of administrative exchanges in 2014. There were further administrative steps, and finally the European Court of Justice delivered a judgment in 2021 confirming that Spain is in infringement. And so since then, the Commission's role has been to supervise the implementation by the Kingdom of Spain of this ECJ judgment. And to this end, the Commission sent a letter of formal notice in 2022 to Spain, to which then Spain replied, and we are in the process of assessing this reply. And in that framework, we also have had further exchanges with the Kingdom of Spain regarding specific developments that have been taking place since then. And so our objective is to ensure the full implementation of the judgment of the European Court of Justice, as is the obligation of Spain. And what we are trying to do is also continue our discussions with the government and with other affected stakeholders to the extent this is helpful, in order to clarify the legal position and also to listen to all parties, to also enrich our assessment in this framework. And this is why Commissioner Sienkiewicz in particular has been meeting with a number of stakeholders on their request, all of which I had the privilege to answer questions on from many Spanish journalists recently. So it's really a legal process in which we are, which is very strictly framed by the treaties, and the Commission is playing its role as impartial guardian of the treaty in this respect. There is no procedure for a political party to complain about the conduct of the European Commission in this respect. What I can say, and that's also something that has been communicated publicly, is that Commissioner Sienkiewicz met with representatives of the EPP in the European Parliament, also to discuss this issue. As he also communicated on his Twitter account. So they have had opportunities to exchange on this.